What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? It's 1987 Mastermind. You know who I am, and you know who you are. Oh, I love doing that intro. Alright, guys. So seriously, what's going on, guys? I thought I'd do a political video because I haven't done one in a while. Yeah, I'm going to talk about the government shutdown, and but before I do that, let me just explain why for a couple of seconds. I don't want this whole video to be a big fat update, but the reason why I've been doing update videos is obviously because of my other projects that I've been working on, such as God of War 3, and I started a new project, which everybody knows by now, whoever is subscribed to me. If you're not subscribed to me, shame on you. No, I'm just kidding. Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. So I've been working on those things, and I have not had time to do videos. Do political videos. Also, it's because I had school. And still started, and I didn't really upload anything before the last couple of weeks because I was in middle of school. Now that yeshiva, if whoever those who know what that is, that's Jewish school, where you learn Jewish Talmudic stuff, and you guys know what that is. I'm sure most people do. I'm sure there are tons of Jews in your area. Anyways, so let's get to the meat of this video. As everybody knows, there was about to be a government shutdown. They couldn't agree on certain things. Initially, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Initially, the Republicans in Congress wanted a $100 billion cut from the federal budget. Then it went down to $61 billion. Then it went down to $38 billion. Now, let me read you some of the article and see. I'm reading this as it goes, but my point of the video is I'm very disappointed. The problem, and I think the reason why Republicans always lose and never get the better and never win any of the debates is because they're wussies. Republicans are wussies. They let the Democrats form the debate. They let the Democrats be on the offensive. The Republicans never take charge and never take offensive. Therefore, the Republicans are always standing back, and the Democrats are always going forward. Let me tell you something. Us conservatives, me, conservative Republican, politically obviously, I'm an Orthodox Jew, joking. Us Republicans, us conservatives, we're on the right side of the policies, okay? 99.9% of people didn't like the health care, didn't like any of the things that this president is doing. This president is a disaster, okay, for all us Republican conservatives, okay? And my point is that why are we on the offensive? Why are we on the defensive? It's ridiculous. We won this election. We kicked their butts by like 60-something seats in the Senate and the House, and in the Senate we got back some seats there too. In 2012, my friend, the Democrats have more seats, so more than likely we'll probably have majorities in both House and the Senate, and hopefully we'll get back to presidency and kick this lousy president out. I hope. So we're on the right side of it. We have all the momentum. We have all the support. Why are we bogging down? Why are we letting them form the debate? It's just ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is an article from the Fox News website. Congressional leaders with barely 1 hour to go before the federal government announced last Friday that they reached a deal to fund the government through the end of this fiscal year. The deal includes $38.5 billion in spending cuts while leaving the more contentious policy matters such as blocking funding for Planned Parenthood for a later debate, which is fine. Now, let me make something clear. I know what all you leftists are going to say, all you liberal-minded thinkers. Oh, Mark Levin is not a reliable source. Okay, I did get this from Mark Levin, but Mark Levin got it from Congress. The own Democrats that said this is that even if there were a government shutdown, all the essential parts of the government would still be intact. The army, the people on the border would still be there. Medicare and Medicaid would still be good. Social Security would still be would be working. Everything would be working. So if there was a government shutdown, only parks and all those other things would be cut, and you wouldn't be in service. Is that really the end of the world? What's better what's better for 1 or 2 weeks, right? For them to close, and or for there not to be a government shutdown, and who knows what kind of other spending this president's going to include in this deal, included in this deal. It's just better to have, in my opinion. I know people get whacked by this. I think it would have been better to have a government shutdown. We've got like a better deal. Keep in mind, There was initially supposed to be $100 billion in spending cuts. Now it's only $38.5 billion. See, that's what I mean. Republicans are wussies, some of them. I'm not saying all of them. There are a lot of solid Republicans out there. Alan West, or, tons of good, Michelle Bachmann, solid as a rock. But, I mean, come on. We kicked their butts. Let me just say the word. We kicked their ass in November of this 2010. All right? We are, the American people supported the Arizona law. They did not support the health care. None of the things the president did. Okay? They support our policies. Okay? So why are we backing down against the Democrats? We should be forming a debate. We should be forming the language. And every one of these things. It's ridiculous. We won. Not to say that we should say, we won, screw you. I'm not saying there should be some form of compromise, but the principled stuff should be there. Look, my friend, let me just set this in motion, the reason why I think there should be a government shutdown. Look, we got a $14 to $15 trillion deficit, okay? We're broke, all right? That's just on the books. That's just on the books what the government's budget is. Then if you include Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, look at $135, $140 trillion in debt. It's ridiculous. I'd rather a government shutdown for a week or two so we could get this all sorted out, get $100 billion in cuts, or maybe $61 billion, fine. But I'd rather that. Because according to their own admission, all the basic essentials of the federal government would be intact, even if there were a government shutdown. So who cares? What's more important, to get a good deal so we can save this great country? Or, have some crappy deal with all these crappy, earmark stuff? No thanks. Let's read further. The Senate passed a short-term... Okay, fine, I read that. This agreement between the Democrats and Republicans and on behalf of all Americans is a budget that invests in our future with you notice he always uses that word invests, meaning spend. While making a larger spending cut in history, Obama said in a short speech to the nation. The deal announced, today, Americans, our different beliefs come together again. Oh, please. Shortly after midnight, White House Budget Director Jacob Law issued a memo instructing the government's departments and agencies to continue their normal operations. Of the $38.5 billion spending cuts, Obama's original 20 budget of the short-term, original 2011 budget proposal, the short-term stopgap measure contains the first $2 billion and final budget will cut the other. Oh wait. Let me just see it again. Short-term stopgap measure that contains the first $2 billion and the final budget will be cut other than, I don't know what they're saying there. Boehner said the agreement came after a lot of discussion and a long fight, and he won an ovation from his rank and file. Oh God, no, we didn't. I mean, that's not. I mean. It's not. We were supposed to have $100 billion in cuts. All right, friends. If we would have framed the debate, if we would have went out there, the American people got the support of the people, they would have gave in. How many times did they do that and they got support? We have the majority. We have the support of the American people. I should say, of us. Go for it. $100 billion. Say, you know what? I just think that they're afraid of another Bill Clinton. I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say, but I still think that they should. I know people are going to start to get racked for this, but I think we should have had a government shutdown. Again, according to their own admission, all the basic stuff of the federal government is going to keep intact. Everything's going to be there, and that's it. So I would have rather waited and got more cuts. We had a $14 trillion, $38.5 billion when Obama's budget each year is like $4 trillion. That's not enough. We need more cuts. Not because I want them, I'm selfish, because I want to. So we can undo what this miserable president has done. I mean, this goes to show you, we just gotta, probably what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to hold him down for another year and a half, and just try to get a new administration in there. And for those liberals, I don't wish Obama ill, physically and emotionally. Politically, I wish him ill, yes. I want him to lose in 2012, as all other us conservatives want very badly, so we can get a solid president there, put this country back on the right track, so America be a great country again, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the end of the video, guys. And anyways, just to end the video, Yeah, so hopefully another Prince of Persia video will go up pretty soon. I don't think you guys are gonna. For those who, I don't think any of the gamers gonna watch this video, so forget it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know it's controversial, but I think there should have been. I think they should have waited it out and got a government shutdown. I hope. If comment, call me a F word, call me whatever you want. I'm kidding, don't. Just be respectful, and if you disagree, that's why I have the channel, right? Alright guys, have a good night, take care.